Within the depths of your mind lies a golden key, a divine power that has been waiting patiently for you to awaken it. Tonight, we unlock the golden subconscious path to financial freedom. Your subconscious mind is not just a part of you. It is the creative power of God within you. It knows no limitations, no lack, and no boundaries. When you align your conscious desires with the infinite intelligence of your subconscious, money flows to you easily, naturally, and in avalanches of abundance. You were never meant to struggle for wealth. You were born to express the riches of life. The same infinite power that created the universe is within you right now, ready to manifest financial freedom the moment you impress upon your subconscious the truth of your wealth. Get ready to discover how to reprogram your mind, dissolve all mental blocks to money, and walk the golden path where prosperity becomes your natural state. Your subconscious mind is the golden gateway to unlimited wealth. Deep within you, beneath the surface of your everyday thoughts, there exists an infinite creative power that is always ready to respond to your dominant impressions. This is not some distant force or external miracle you must chase after with endless effort and struggle. No, this power is closer than your breathing, nearer than your hands and feet. It is the very presence of the infinite intelligence within you. The same creative spirit that formed the stars and sustains all life. Your subconscious mind does not argue, it does not judge, and it does not question whether your desires are possible or reasonable. It simply accepts what you impress upon it with feeling and conviction, and then it proceeds to bring that impression into tangible form in your outer world. Think of your subconscious as a vast, fertile garden, or better still, as a magnificent universal bank that magnifies whatever you deposit into it. Plant a seed of lack, fear, or limitation, and it will grow into experiences of struggle and scarcity. But when you consciously deposit thoughts of wealth, prosperity, and financial freedom, this same subconscious power multiplies those ideas in ways that defy ordinary logic. It attracts opportunities, ideas, people, and circumstances that align perfectly with the wealth consciousness you are building. Many people spend their entire lives working hard, sweating, and striving, yet they remain trapped in financial difficulty because they have never learned to operate this inner law correctly. They look outside themselves for security in jobs, investments, or the economy, while ignoring the inexhaustible storehouse that lies within. The truth is simple yet profound. Wealth is first and foremost a state of consciousness. It is not primarily about the amount of money in your bank account right now. Money is merely the visible symbol of an inner conviction. When you develop a wealth consciousness, you align yourself with the endless flow of divine supply. The infinite that created you never intended for you to live in lack or anxiety about tomorrow's needs. God, or the life principle, expresses itself through you as abundance, harmony, and joyous prosperity. Your subconscious mind is the direct channel to this infinite source. When you impress upon it the idea that you are one with limitless supply, it begins to move in perfect ways to externalize that reality. Consider how faithfully your subconscious already works for you without any conscious effort on your part. It regulates your heartbeat, digests your food, heals your cuts, and keeps your body functioning in miraculous order. It never rests, never sleeps, and never fails to respond according to the patterns you have established. The same automatic law applies to your financial life. If you have been holding thoughts of, I never have enough, money is hard to get, or rich people are lucky, but I am not, then your subconscious has been faithfully reproducing those conditions. It knows no difference between what you call real and what you vividly imagine and feel to be true. Feed it images of struggle, and struggle you shall have. But the moment you change the mental diet and begin to impress thoughts of ease, flow, and ever-increasing supply, your subconscious accepts the new blueprint and starts reshaping your experiences accordingly. This golden gateway opens wide when you understand that your conscious mind is the gardener and your subconscious is the soil. The conscious mind chooses what to plant by what it accepts as true. You do not have to force or willpower your way to riches. Instead, you relax, quiet the noisy chatter of doubt and fear, and deliberately impress the subconscious with positive, life-affirming ideas. Repeat with deep feeling statements such as, "Wealth flows to me freely and abundantly from all directions." Feel the naturalness of this truth. Do not strain or repeat it mechanically like a parrot. Know that as you do this, you are writing a new program into the deeper mind. The subconscious loves repetition when it is charged with conviction and emotion. Over time, these impressions sink deeper until they become your automatic way of thinking. Many have discovered this truth through direct experience. A person who once worried constantly about bills and survival began to set aside a few quiet moments each day, especially before sleep when the subconscious is most receptive. In that relaxed state, he would mentally picture himself receiving unexpected income, enjoying financial freedom, and living with ease and generosity. He would feel the joy and relief that would accompany such a reality. He did not concern himself with how it would happen. He simply trusted the creative law. Within weeks, new ideas for his work emerged. Helpful people appeared in his life, and opportunities he had never noticed before started opening up. His financial situation began to improve not through frantic action, but through inspired, effortless right action, guided by the inner wisdom. Your subconscious mind is connected to the one mind, the universal intelligence that knows all things and has no concept of limitation. When you align your thinking with this truth, you tap into an invisible means of support that never fails. You stop depending solely on visible channels, such as a particular job or client. Instead, you know that supply can come from expected and unexpected sources alike. Checks arrive in the mail, new clients appear, creative ideas for increasing income flow into your awareness, or entirely new avenues of service open up. This is not luck or coincidence. It is the natural response of your subconscious when it has been properly impressed with the idea of abundance. The gateway remains golden because it is spiritual in nature. Money itself is neutral and good when used with wisdom and love. It is a medium of exchange that allows you to express your talents and serve others more fully. Condemning money or feeling guilty about desiring wealth closes the channel. Instead, bless money. See it as a divine idea circulating freely for the highest good of all. When you do this, you remove any subconscious blocks of resentment, envy, or unworthiness that might have been silently repelling prosperity. You begin to rejoice in the success of others, knowing that their good demonstrates the same law that is available to you. There is no competition in the infinite. There is only infinite supply waiting to be claimed through right mental and spiritual alignment. As you walk this path, realize that every thought you entertain about money is a seed. Choose seeds of expansion rather than contraction. Instead of saying, "I cannot afford that," train yourself to think, "How can I afford that?" Or better yet, affirm, "I accept this," or something better now. Such shifts may seem small, but they signal to your subconscious a new direction. The deeper mind then begins to orchestrate events, intuitions and meetings that support your growing wealth consciousness. You start noticing chances you previously overlooked. Creative solutions appear during moments of quiet reflection. Confidence replaces anxiety, and inspired action replaces forced labor. This inner power works best when you combine clear intention with the feeling of already being what you desire. Feel the satisfaction of financial freedom as though it is your present reality. Live in that mental atmosphere as much as possible. Your subconscious cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined experience charged with emotion and an actual outer event. By dwelling in the feeling of wealth, you impress that state so deeply that it must objectify itself. Opportunities multiply, resources flow, and your capacity to earn and manage money expands naturally. You move from surviving to thriving, from worrying about tomorrow to enjoying the abundant now while confidently planning an even greater future. The golden subconscious path invites you to stop looking outward for permission or conditions before claiming your good. The power was never outside you. It has always been within, waiting for you to recognize it and use it consciously. Every great achiever in history, whether they knew it by this name or not, tapped into this same creative law. They held a vision, believed in its possibility, and allowed their deeper mind to work out the details. You have the same capacity right now. Your subconscious does not care about your past financial mistakes or current bank balance. It only responds to what you accept and feel as true today. Continue to nourish this understanding daily. In quiet moments, affirm the truth that you are a channel for infinite riches. Know that God's wealth is circulating in your life freely, joyously, and ceaselessly. Feel gratitude for the supply that is already on its way, even before it appears in physical form. This attitude of expectancy and thankfulness accelerates the process because gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to impress the subconscious positively. It dissolves any remaining traces of doubt and opens you wider to the flow. As this wealth consciousness grows within you, you will notice a profound shift. Decisions become easier and more intuitive. Fear of loss fades because you know the true source is inexhaustible. You give more freely, invest wisely, and serve with greater joy, all of which further increases the circulation of good in your life. The Golden Gateway is not a one-time event, but a continuous path of inner alignment. Each positive impression you make strengthens the connection. Each moment you choose thoughts of abundance over lack, you move closer to living as the prosperous, free being you were always meant to be. Your subconscious mind stands ready as the perfect instrument of creation. It magnifies your faith in wealth into tangible riches. It turns your vision of financial freedom into lived experience. Trust it. Cooperate with it. Impress it daily with the glorious truth that unlimited supply is your divine birthright. Walk through this golden gateway with confidence, knowing that as you change your inner world, your outer world of money, opportunities, and freedom transforms in perfect harmony with your new convictions. The power is within you now, and it awaits only your recognition and faithful use to bring forth rivers of abundance. Impress the idea of financial freedom deeply into your subconscious. The subconscious mind is the creative medium through which all things are brought into visible form, and it responds faithfully to the dominant thoughts and feelings you feed it with conviction. To achieve lasting financial freedom, you must go beyond surface wishing and casual hoping. You must deliberately impress upon the deeper levels of your mind the clear, vivid, and emotionally charged idea that you are now living in complete financial freedom. This is not a future event you are waiting for. It is a present reality you accept and feel within yourself right now. The subconscious does not operate on time as your conscious mind does. It accepts what you impress upon it as already true, and then it sets about arranging the outer conditions, people, ideas, and opportunities to match that inner acceptance. Take time each day, especially in the relaxed moments before sleep or immediately upon waking, when the bridge between conscious and subconscious is most open, to impress this glorious truth. Sit or lie quietly, close your eyes, and in a relaxed yet focused manner, repeat with deep feeling, I am now financially free. Wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance. I am prosperous, secure, and at peace with money. Do not merely say the words. Feel the reality of them. Feel the joy, the relief, the lightness, and the confidence that naturally accompany true financial freedom. Imagine yourself paying all your bills with ease, having more than enough for your needs and desires, giving generously, and enjoying the freedom to do what you love without financial worry. Make this mental picture as real and as detailed as possible. The subconscious mind responds best to clear, specific impressions charged with genuine emotion. The stronger and more consistent the feeling behind the idea, the faster and more powerfully it sinks into the subconscious and begins its creative work. Your subconscious is like a deep ocean. Surface waves of doubt, fear, or old negative beliefs may still appear from time to time, but when you persistently impress the idea of financial freedom beneath those waves, the deeper currents begin to move in your favor. Repetition with faith is the key. Every time you impress the thought with conviction, you are depositing a powerful seed into the fertile soil of your subconscious. That seed then draws upon the infinite intelligence and creative power of the one mind to grow and manifest. You do not need to know exactly how the money will come. That is not your job. Your job is to impress the desired end result clearly and to maintain the feeling of it being already accomplished. The subconscious, being one with infinite intelligence, knows all the ways, means, and channels through which financial freedom can express itself in your life. Many people fail to achieve financial freedom because they impress conflicting ideas. During the day, they may think about prosperity, but at night they fall asleep worrying about debts or lack. The last dominant impression before sleep is especially powerful because the subconscious continues working through the night. Therefore, make it a sacred habit to impress only positive, wealth-building ideas as you drift into sleep. Visualize yourself living the free and abundant life you desire. See yourself smiling, relaxed, and grateful as you review the financial blessings of the day. Feel the naturalness of this new state. When you do this consistently, the old patterns of limitation begin to dissolve, and the new pattern of financial freedom takes root and grows stronger every single day. Impressing the subconscious requires absolute mental discipline in the beginning. Whenever a negative thought about money tries to enter your mind, do not fight it or feel guilty about it. Simply turn away from it gently and replace it with the positive statement of financial freedom. Say to yourself, "That old thought has no power over me. I now impress upon my subconscious that I am financially free and richly blessed." By doing this, you starve the old negative impressions of attention and nourish the new, empowering ones. Over time, the subconscious begins to accept the new idea as its normal operating program. Once it accepts financial freedom as your natural state, it will compel you to think, act, and move in ways that support greater prosperity. You will find yourself making better financial decisions, noticing opportunities you previously missed, and attracting circumstances that increase your income and freedom. The idea of financial freedom must be impressed not only with words but with a deep inner knowing. You must reach the point where you truly believe and feel that you deserve to be financially free, that wealth is your divine birthright, and that the infinite supply is forever flowing through you. Any subconscious feelings of unworthiness or guilt must be released. Affirm boldly, "I am a child of the infinite. All the riches of the universe are available to me now. I accept financial freedom as my natural and normal way of living." Let this truth saturate every cell of your being. When you impress the subconscious with this level of conviction, miracles of supply begin to happen. Money comes from expected and unexpected sources. New doors open, creative ideas pour in, helpful people appear at the right time, all because you have successfully impressed the idea of financial freedom deeply enough for the subconscious to accept it as true. This process is spiritual as well as mental. The subconscious mind is the connecting link between your individual mind and the universal mind of God. When you impress it with thoughts of abundance and freedom, you are actually aligning yourself with the divine flow of limitless supply. There is no lack in the infinite. The only lack that ever exists is in human consciousness. By changing your consciousness through persistent impression, you remove that sense of lack and open the channel for unlimited good to flow into your experience. Financial freedom then becomes not something you chase, but something that naturally unfolds as you live from this higher awareness. Continue to impress the idea daily with patience, persistence, and faith. Do not look for immediate outer signs or become discouraged if results seem slow at first. The work is happening within, often long before it shows in your bank account or circumstances. Trust the law. The subconscious is always working according to the seeds you plant. Keep planting the golden seeds of financial freedom with calm confidence and joyful expectancy. Feel the excitement of knowing that as you impress this truth deeper and deeper, your outer world must reshape itself to reflect your new inner conviction. The power is already within you. Use it wisely by impressing only the highest and best ideas of prosperity, freedom, and abundance, and watch as your life transforms in beautiful and harmonious ways. Remove mental barriers and limiting beliefs about money. The obstacles that keep most people from experiencing true financial freedom do not exist in the outer world of banks, economies, or opportunities. They exist as invisible mental blocks within the subconscious mind. Old beliefs, fears, and negative patterns that were accepted long ago and now silently control the flow of wealth. These limiting beliefs act like heavy chains or thick walls that prevent the natural river of abundance from reaching you. They must be recognized, uprooted, and completely removed if you are to walk the golden subconscious path to financial freedom. Your subconscious mind has been faithfully recording every thought, every comment, and every emotional reaction you have ever had about money since childhood. Statements such as, "Money is the root of all evil," "Rich people are greedy," "I am not good with money," "Wealth is only for the lucky few," or "There is never enough," have sunk deep into the subconscious and become operating laws in your life. These false beliefs must now be dissolved and replaced with the eternal truth that money is a divine idea, a neutral medium of exchange, and a wonderful servant when guided by wisdom and love. Begin the process of removal by becoming consciously aware of your inner dialogue about money. Listen carefully to the automatic thoughts that arise whenever the subject of wealth, bills, or financial matters comes up. Do not judge yourself when you catch these limiting beliefs. Simply observe them quietly and then consciously reject them. Affirm with power and authority, "This old belief has no reality. It is false, and I now release it completely from my subconscious mind." Every time you do this, you are loosening the grip of that mental barrier. The subconscious mind accepts what you declare with conviction and feeling. Therefore, you must speak to it as a master speaks to a faithful servant. Command it to let go of all ideas of lack, unworthiness, struggle, and limitation regarding money. Tell it firmly that these old patterns no longer belong in your mental house and that they are now being erased forever. One of the most powerful ways to remove mental barriers is through the practice of forgiveness. Many people unknowingly block their financial good because they carry resentment toward those who have more money or toward past employers, family members, or even themselves for previous financial mistakes. This resentment creates a subconscious barrier that repels prosperity. Practice forgiveness daily by affirming, "I fully and freely forgive everyone who has ever hurt me financially, and I release them with love. I also forgive myself completely for all past financial errors. I am free, and they are free." As you release these emotional blocks, you create space within your subconscious for new, positive impressions of wealth to take root. Forgiveness is not a weakness. It is a spiritual and mental cleansing that opens the channel for unlimited supply to flow into your experience. Another common mental barrier is the belief in competition and scarcity. Many have been taught that there is only so much wealth to go around and that someone else's gain is their loss. This false idea must be completely removed. The universe is infinite. The creative intelligence of your subconscious is connected to the one infinite mind that has no limits. There is enough wealth, opportunity, and abundance for every person on earth who chooses to claim it through right thinking. Affirm strongly, "There is no competition in the infinite. I prosper without taking anything from anyone else. My success helps others to succeed." When you remove the belief in scarcity, you align yourself with the endless flow of good and begin to attract money in ways that benefit everyone involved. Limiting beliefs often hide in feelings of unworthiness. Deep down, some people feel they do not deserve to be rich or financially free. They may carry guilt from religious teachings, family conditioning, or personal failures. These feelings act as powerful subconscious blocks. To dissolve them, impress the truth repeatedly. "I am a divine expression of the infinite. I deserve all the good that life has to offer, including unlimited financial freedom. I am worthy of great wealth, and I accept it now with joy and gratitude." Feel the truth of these words sinking deep into your subconscious. The more emotion and belief you put behind them, the faster the old barriers dissolve. Visualization combined with affirmation is a mighty tool for removing mental barriers. Take a few minutes each day to sit quietly and picture your mind as a beautiful garden. See yourself pulling out the weeds of limitation, fear, and lack one by one. As you remove each weed, replace it immediately with a strong, healthy plant representing prosperity, freedom, and abundance. See these new plants growing rapidly and beautifully under the light of your positive attention. This mental imagery helps the subconscious accept the removal of old beliefs and the planting of new, empowering ones. Do this regularly and you will be amazed at how quickly your outer financial conditions begin to improve. Speak directly to your subconscious mind as you would speak to a trusted friend who has great power. Say to it, I now instruct you to remove all mental barriers and limiting beliefs about money. Release every thought of lack, poverty, struggle, and unworthiness. Wipe them out completely and replace them with the truth that I am now financially free and richly blessed in every way. Repeat this instruction with calm authority several times a day, especially morning and night. The subconscious listens and obeys when you speak with faith and persistence. It does not resist. It only follows the strongest and most repeated impressions. As these mental barriers begin to crumble, you will notice a wonderful lightness and freedom in your thinking about money. Anxiety decreases, worry fades, a quiet confidence takes its place. You start seeing money as a friend rather than an enemy. You bless it instead of fearing it. You welcome it instead of chasing it desperately. This inner shift is the true sign that the barriers are being removed. Once the subconscious is cleared of its old negative programming, it becomes a clear and open channel through which the infinite riches of the universe can flow freely and abundantly into your life. New ideas appear effortlessly. Right opportunities show up at the perfect time. Helpful people enter your experience. Money begins to circulate joyously and in ever-increasing amounts because nothing inside you is blocking its natural flow any longer. Continue this work of removal with patience and consistency. Every negative thought you catch and replace is a victory. Every old belief you forgive and release creates more room for wealth. Every time you impress the truth of abundance in place of limitation, you strengthen the golden path to financial freedom. The subconscious mind is infinitely responsive. It will cleanse itself of all barriers when you persistently direct it to do so with faith, feeling, and unwavering conviction. The moment those mental walls come down, the golden river of prosperity begins to flow toward you from every direction, bringing with it the complete financial freedom that has always been your divine right.